I got on Reddit today for the first time in like 2 months or something like that. I don't get on Reddit anymore.
I look at your
guys.
subreddit, believe it or not. I check it out.
Yeah.
I followed the subreddit and
What's
I
it
read.
like?
Overall positive. I would say the biggest critiques seem to come from the guest choices
Yes.
or from
That's
the
what
guests themselves.
From the guests themselves.
Yeah. They don't like the guests. Like certain guests,
Oh,
they'll say,
yes.
oh, this person did this. This person did. It's not like Caleb did this. It's usually guest selection or the guests themselves.
Yeah. This has been bad for my mental health on there, so I just don't go on there anymore. But actually, before I go into the story, I was going to say on the Reddit, and it was when I started to check out of the subreddit. We had this dude that came on, and he had the weirdest voice I've ever heard in my life. It was like, it sounded like he was using a voice changer, and that's what he sounded like in real life.
Deep voice, huh?
Yeah.
I texted you about
You
that.
did, because
Yeah.
you thought it was fake too.
I thought it was fake.
And everyone thought it was fake, and I was like, guys, this isn't fake.
What
and
episode is this?
Here, I can show you.
Okay.
I can find the video.
Who's that one YouTuber with the really deep voice? He played
Minecraft
or Among Us.
Yeah, he has the same thing as that
Corpse
guy.
Husband?
Yes, he has the
Husband.
same thing as Corpse Husband.
Really?
Apparently, I learned after the fact.
See, I think it's such a unique voice. I think it's like, it sounds.
You pay a lot of money for a voice like that.
I would
Not a
like my
voice
voice
like
to be a little
this.
deeper.
A little deeper.
A little deeper.
You were living the dream.
I was living the dream.
Every child wants to absolutely live.
Absolutely. I was living the dream, and I really, really abused that fact. I was like, oh, I have extra money. I can spend it. I did not have extra money to spend at all. I was at the time spending more.
The top comment is Batman getting his audit done.
So we had.
What did he say about his? Is he Is he?
He didn't tell
self-conscious
me anything about it.
his
He
voice,
was responding to YouTube
Yeah.
comments about his disorder.
It's you suffer a lot apparently with that disorder. It's like not a comfortable thing.
No,
Yeah.
I think you have damage in your vocal cords and your throat.
But the weirdest
right?
thing was on that subreddit, people were not only just commenting, people were posting their own threads like, Caleb, you don't have to lie to us. We know what's going on. You use the voice changer. You don't have to lie to us, your audience. And I'm like,
It's terrible for the
what
guys,
is
yeah.
happening? Like, I don't know. Everything will just turn into a conspiracy somehow. I don't know if it's a parasocial relationship
Probably.
in terms of just thinking they know what it's like behind the scenes, but well, it's so interesting.
Yeah.
But your original question,
There are a few things we threw out there, going down to fewer
couple episodes. Yeah. So one reason why I like uploading 3 is because we can have a diversity of guests. We had something posted on Reddit today, and it was like the first thing I responded to in a long time. It was like, can we have more normal episodes, please? Can we have episodes of people that want to sit down and just get out of debt? And then I went through the last 11 episodes and I posted 8 of them. And I was like, oh, here's 8 out of the last 11 episodes. They were just normal people who came on to get out of debt. Thumbnails and titles were ridiculous. It's kind of a meme at this point, sure. But they sat down, we got a budget, and they went on their way. And there's a little bit of squeakiness. But they ranged from like a Hammer Financial score of 1 to 4. But then I also told them, you probably didn't see this episode because it has a lower amount of views, because less people clicked on it, less people watched for longer, and it got less views, which means it was not recommended to you. The videos that were more wild that you watched and thought the whole channel is, like the last 3 out of 11, you probably think that's the entire channel because people watched it for longer. They voted with their eyeballs, they enjoyed the content, and it was recommended to you, and you probably clicked on it, and you thought that's what the channel was. But 8 out of the last 11 were exactly what that person was asking for on the subreddit post. And I'm like, you just didn't see it.
That's the thing. People don't know what they want. I've learned that so quickly on YouTube. People say, oh, make a video about this. And everyone's like, yeah, it's a great idea. I do. No one watches it. But you make the video you think people will want to watch. The more clickbait videos or the more negative videos or the more extreme videos, and everyone watches them.
Well,
So
that's why
it's
I
a,
like
you know.
having 3 videos a week, is because I can have someone on who is just chill. And we can have that video. And if it doesn't perform as well, that's okay. People are still getting help from it who are watching it. And the person who came on is still getting help. And then I can have a wild episode that performs
The
well.
downside is that because your episodes are so long, people have to pick and choose what they want to watch.
Yeah, that is
Is
true.
they're not going to watch every single episode. They're probably going to watch 1 a week. And
Mm-hmm.
so now they have 3 episodes, and they're like, which one am I going to pick to watch? If it's just 1 a week, everyone is going to say, all right, I'm watching that episode.
Sure.
So I'd notice my views double going from 3 to 1.
I just feel like we're going to have less diverse episodes because I want to upload the episodes of the least crazy people. You do that for a week, and then it just sits there for a week.
Twice a week.
Okay.
I think every Monday and Thursday.
That's
You
what
space
that's
them
what
out
we were thinking about
perfectly.
was Monday
Yeah,
and Thursday.
Monday and Thursday.
We're considering it.